On a fondé le
We
chantier
founded the
Windelo Catamaran shipyard in 2018. It started as a family project to find a boat so we could sail around the world. And quite simply, we couldn't find a boat on the market that met our needs. Both in terms of wanting to be as eco-friendly as possible, which was a topic that wasn't being addressed, and also having a boat that was modern enough, enjoyable to sail, and also pleasant to live on. The idea of an eco-friendly boat and this awareness actually comes in part from a trip my father took to Cape Verde, where he experienced a bit of a shock realizing that the beach was covered by several meters of plastic waste, all kinds of water bottles, and so the desire to take action to protect the planet. Windelo is a boat that is eco-friendly in every aspect, from propulsion to energy management, but also in the construction materials used. It's important to understand that, of course, our role as a shipyard is to build the boat, so it's crucial for us from the very beginning to make the construction as eco-friendly as possible, to give meaning to everything else throughout the boat's life. At Windelo, eco-responsibility is truly one of our core values, something we've embodied and brought to life since the company was founded. In fact, it's one of the reasons the company was created. We have to remain very humble, you know. The perfect eco-friendly boat simply doesn't exist. And yet, we are committed to moving forward step by step toward a boat that's increasingly eco-friendly and as respectful of the planet as possible. We're the first to actively address this issue of eco-responsibility. Of course, this is just a first step, just a drop in the ocean when it comes to the boating industry. But still, we're the only shipyard to cut the carbon footprint of our boats in half. So we're very proud to be part of this movement toward more eco-friendly boating. Sailing is about being in motion. And ultimately, designing a boat is about the same thing, being in motion. You have to dare to question certainties and what you take for granted in order to innovate and move toward more eco-responsible boating.
The life of every Windelo starts here, with the infusion of the hull and the installation of the first structural element. And that's right here that the first differentiation begins. This black structure I am standing on is made of basalt fiber and thousands of recycled plastic bottles. That's what we call our eco-composites. The development of our eco-composite is the result of a 2-year study with a research center. We compared different materials regarding their mechanical characteristic, always keeping in mind their environmental impact. While most shipyards still use fiberglass, we chose to use basalt fiber, not only for its mechanical characteristic, but also for its environmental benefits. It comes from a natural abundant resource, the basalt rock. It requires less water and less energy to produce than fiberglass, and it can be recycled at the end of its life without losing too much strength. From a purely technical point of view, the extra stiffness of the basalt allows us to gain up to 70% of extra rigidity compared to a fiberglass boat. There are so many advantages to use basalt fiber. Most of the composite parts that make a Windelo are made using infusion process. This technique allows us to precisely control the amount of material we use and the fiber to resin ratio. It means we can optimize the weight of the structure while ensuring an excellent impregnation of the basalt fibers. The Windelo is not made of basalt alone. Our infused composites features another major innovation, the PET foam core. This foam is made from thousands of recycled plastic bottles. PET foam replaces PVC foam commonly used in maritime industry. Today, 60% of foam used in our boat in construction is made of PET, and we keep improving this ratio. Structure you see here, as well as the deck and the future fittings, are made of thousands of recycled bottles. For us, that truly makes sense. Windelo's eco-composites represent a major technical and ecological breakthrough. In 2025, we launched a new technical development already integrated for the boat under construction. We've been testing new bio-based resin. Resins are one of the main components of the composites and are usually made from petroleum-based polymer. The new Windelo Eco-Composite now uses a resin made with 20% of plant-based polymer. Every detail matters. In 2026, we are also improving our infusion process using silicone membranes to reduce our ancillary materials and plastic wastes. And we are not stopping there. We are pioneers in applying eco-composite technology to the marine industry, and we are determined to push eco-responsibility to the highest level.
Les Windelos sont des voiliers de grand voyage.
Windelos are long-distance cruising sailboats. We build them for ambitious and intensive sailing programs. In their first year alone, Windelos yachts cover more distance than conventional sailboats do in 5 to 10 years.
La robustesse de nos bateaux.
The robustness of our boats is at the heart of our concern. Windelos are built to last. Within our design office, specialized engineers are responsible for composite materials and their implementation. This is our core expertise. The basalt structure of Windelos is designed to ensure optimal resistance to stress and guarantee structural rigidity. We carry out this work jointly with architects Christophe Barrault and Frédéric Normand, whose expertise is also involved in the design and assembly of the structural elements.
Les Windelos sont construits en
Windelos are built using basalt fiber, a high-performance mineral fiber derived from volcanic rock. To protect our hulls, the outer layer of our composite is made up of a layer of fiber impregnated with vinyl ester resin.
Grâce à ses excellentes caractéristiques
Thanks to its excellent mechanical properties, basalt fiber contributes to the structural strength of Windelos, but it's also the way we build them that makes them so robust. On its own, the composite structure of a Windelo represents 6,000 hours of work and involves numerous operations that we can only perform by hand.
La structure interne de nos
The
catamarans.
internal structure of our catamarans consists of 4 main bulkheads and a set of intermediate bulkheads, all fully laminated to the hull and the nacelle.
Les 4 phasons structurels du
The
Windelo
4 structural bulkheads of the Windelo are at the front and rear of the nacelle. They absorb stresses and ensure the boat's structural stability. The saloon floor is reinforced by a set of lateral beams made of basalt, which also contribute to the overall rigidity of the structure. Assembling a Windelo requires precision. Our careful framework keeps the boat's structural integrity essential to its lifespan.
À ce stade de la construction,
At this stage of construction, several elements that contribute to the boat's passive safety are integrated into the basalt structure. Vertical and longitudinal reinforcements are integrated into the hull plating. The bows are equipped with crash boxes and watertight compartments. The daggerboard wells are reinforced to withstand breakage of the daggerboards in the event of an impact. At the rear, 2 watertight compartments surround the steering tubes. Once the superstructures are installed, all the internal bulkheads and daggerboard wells are laminated to the deck. Even the hull-to-deck joint is fully laminated from the inside.
la structure d'un Windelo.
The structure of a Windelo is mainly made from basalt fibers and infused parts that incorporate a large amount of recycled plastic foam, specifically PET foam. This is what is known as composite sandwich construction, a building process that offers remarkable rigidity and a significant weight advantage.
La mousse du composite.
The foam in the composite also contributes to the boat's buoyancy. Building a Windelo 54 uses a volume of PET foam made from recycling 25,000 plastic bottles. Can you imagine what that represents? And what about maintenance? Even though it's true that we use different materials, repairing a Windelo is completely conventional. Basalt fiber is fully compatible with fiberglass. For repairs, using a good quality polyester resin is absolutely possible. The components that make up the structure of a Windelo offer much greater strength and rigidity than a fiberglass construction, while also protecting our environment in the long term. That's the Windelo spirit.
Behind our boats, there is real fundamental research work. We carry out this work with humility as a team, driven by a single goal: to innovate for more eco-friendly boating.